Alright, Kev. Hey, just got this swing. Thanks for sending it in. Looks like you got a nice little driveway there. Okay, so look, taking it back. First thing, I was looking at this with Will, and it looks like you're set up a little too much on this right leg. We want to push these hips a little forward, and you'll be able to see a little bit of the left thigh. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you. I shot some video myself for you to be able to kind of see what I mean there. But the dynamics of it and the movement looks a lot better than it did. So just looking at the top, we talked about this cup position, and I'm going to explain that a little more later. But the hip slide that we've been working on looks a lot better here. We want to get a little bit more separation, like we talked about with this left arm from that right shoulder. But the shoulder position is looking a lot better, being a little more closed. So this angle, it's about, your arms are really close to your chest here, and as you go down, they're not, your arms should be moving away from that shoulder. We talked about this, you're trying to overdo that lag. You need to let those arms kind of fall and let the shoulders stay back there, and get yourself some width with that right arm extending. But this position is a lot more shallow than it was. I'd like to see what it looks like hitting a golf ball. You're kind of hanging back here, and you're hanging back and holding on. That's more a product of that, trying to hold that lag that you've been doing. But overall, the hip movement that we've been working on looks a lot better. So I'm going to pull these two videos of myself in the studio today that I shot for you. So focusing on the one on the left here, this is kind of what your setup looks like as far as like the symmetry goes. Okay, so you're a little more on the right side. If I drew a line straight up, there's not a lot of space, or there's no angle there. You can see that kind of by this video I took of you when you were out here for Team Play with Via Verde. You're kind of straight up and down. So what we want to do is we want to create a little bit of an angle. We'll create a little bit of an angle with the setup by sliding the hips slightly forward. Okay, and that's going to give you room on the way back. You see, as you take this back here, you're already in your right side. So this is why you kind of get narrow and cupped at the top, because you don't really have any room for the arms to swing and get deep. Okay, so if we set our hips a little more forward, and we got a little more of this look to it with our right leg, more of a 80-degree angle there instead of this look. See, this is me demonstrating it when you're on the right side. Let me pull this in here so you can see that too. Okay, so I'll put it in the same spot. So this is if you're set up too far on your right side, see the arms everything turns against the right side, and it causes you to have to cup that left hand and bring that right arm really close to the shoulders to get to the top of your backswing. So if we go down and readjust our hips and preset them a little more forward like this, you can swing the club back a little more across your body and get deeper like this, and see how this left arm's nice and flat, the back of the left wrist is flat, and the imaginary club right there will be nice and flat, and you got that right elbow in a nice position in front. So that's kind of what I think will really help. And if you turn like this and you have this much room in here, it's going to help you with that transition, getting back to the left, and give you room to actually bring these arms down in here instead of being all cramped up. So these arms can actually drop, and there's a place for them to go. You can see on the swing on the left here, there's all this room in here for these arms to go. But if I'm back here, there's no place for them to go, right? So you kind of have to move the shoulders down and around for you to even have a chance to hit the ball. So hope this helps. I'll probably see you on Tuesday when I come down there. Just keep me posted. Let me know how things are going with your swing, and send me some more video and let me know how this looks and if this all makes sense to you. Alright, man, I'll talk to you later.